That's why we learned how to straighten up. Like, it was almost like a military training for man. Like, because we don't get military training. Like, every indigenous culture, we got rites of passage. All the young boys they gotta fight. They let them fight amongst themselves. Hell yeah, they do. Oh, there's no fighting. What that is?
But what that build though?
Strength, dexterity, agility, resilience, and the ability to get past conflict and not be enemies with somebody just because you had to fight with them. A fight don't mean you're enemies. A fight could mean you had a misunderstanding. A fight could just mean, hey, listen, man, you don't disrespect everybody this way because some people don't want to fight you. So then you learn to be respectful. Most martial artists, most respected people in the world. Why? Because not only they know how to hurt you, but they also know that if they're disrespectful, you might have a right to want to hurt them. So yeah, warriors be the most civilized of men, unless they don't get no training, and it's then the impulse, like the fucking, what is it? The testosterone and the need for dopamine and serotonin and like a burst, like all that go together. Then don't add that with self-hatred. What else? And the self-hatred is projected because you like, yo, you know what? I got too much pride to be like, I don't like me. I'm not gonna say that. That's weak. That's weak. Why I'm gonna be like, oh, I don't need no hug. Like, man, I know what I need to do is I need to cancel out anything that's looking at me like maybe seeing me. You feel me? So like, I don't like you because you remind me of me a little bit. And it could be in the worst way. Somebody could be threatening you. And it's like, ooh, you're not going to make me feel small. Crush you before you do. And so, that's where we end up with all the bloodshed because it's just not regulated. And I love, you know what they're doing in Atlanta in a lot of places? They bringing boxing back. Street boxing. They taking them to the park, putting gloves on them. With a whole circle of people.
Was that regular back in the day, quote unquote?
It maybe before my time. Yeah, maybe before my time. But by my time now, because guns is out by my time. And pride, it wasn't just the guns. Guns wasn't the problem. It was the fragile pride. That fragile ego to where it's like you couldn't take an ass whooping and deal with the public, you know, a little bit of shame. So rather than just be ashamed and build yourself back up to keep fighting. Because look, even if you keep fighting and keep losing, you won't have the shame because everybody will respect the fighting. Like, I didn't have to win every fight just as long as I fought. So if you don't fight, now you look like you're a coward. And so then if you keep avoiding fights, you look terrible. But then that bred cowardly type of man who had a lot of children, who didn't stick around to raise the children because they had that cowardliness to them. They didn't want to argue with the woman. And then the children, they get, you know what I mean? They got a chip on their shoulder, but they also got that little bit of bitch in them too, because it's genetic.
What?
It's cold-blooded, but it's real.